Wisconsin's kids are suffering from unprecedented mental health challenges. Good evening, I'm Adam Rasmussen. News 9's Sabrina Lee joins us with more on the local impact.
The Department of Public Instruction releasing data on Wednesday that reveals 59% of high school students have experienced at least one mental health challenge in the past year, a number that state officials are working to lower in any way they can.
Any decrease is going to be a good decrease because even one kid who feels this way is not good, right? We want all kids to feel healthy and happy and that they can be successful and that they don't feel hopeless.
Here in central Wisconsin, DC Everest is working to make sure they're ready to go during the school year.
We put things in place like transition days, bridge to middle school, bridge to kindergarten. We are doing open houses, all of those things that just can ease the anxiety of having them come to school for the first day. But we know getting them in the doors is one thing and then serving them while they're here.
So how do they keep that momentum going? Well, part of that is hiring new staff, resource counselors, trained professionals that students can go to seek help.
And the more people we can have servicing our students and listening to students and what they need versus us assuming what they need. As adults, we make assumptions all the time, right? That's human nature.
This extends to all age groups, but especially to the older schools like middle school and high school. They're making an effort to let students take charge of their feelings.
So we are really trying to create student panels, clubs, all of those things to have student voice and hitting the mark on what is it that they want and how can we better serve them. Not only academically, because we can't learn if we're not taking care of the emotional and social needs of our students.
But this doesn't stop in the classroom. It should extend to home as well. If your child is struggling or comes to you for help, she says the best advice is to just pause.
Stop and listen. I think sometimes a parent to myself, we're always busy, right? The next thing or the next supper or whatever it may be. Sometimes our children just need us to stop and listen and hear where they're at and meet them where they're at.
In Weston, I'm Sabrina Lee, News 9, WAOW.